Born on February 9, 1944, Alice Walker is a well-known American author and activist. Walker, who is most known for writing the Pulitzer Prize-winning book, The Color Purple, has continuously used her expressive voice to promote social justice, feminism, and civil rights. Her work reflects a great grasp of the hardships encountered by African Americans, particularly women, as a result of her upbringing in the segregated South. Some of Alice Walker's famous quotes are noted here.
Look closely at the present you are constructing. It should look like the future you are dreaming of. Whenever you are creating beauty around you, you are restoring your soul. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. No matter how hidden the cruelty, no matter how far off the screams of pain and terror, we live in one world. We are one people. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. I say that one a lot. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, understanding. Not everyone's life is what they make it. Some people's life is what other people make it. Every small positive change we make in ourselves repays us in confidence in the future. I don't need a certain number of friends, just several friends I can be certain of. A writer's heart, a poet's heart, an artist's heart, a musician's heart is always breaking. It is through that broken window that we see the world. It just seems clear to me that as long as we are all here, it's pretty clear that the struggle is to share the planet rather than divide it. We should learn to accept that change is truly the only thing that's going on always, and learn to ride with it and enjoy it. In every life, there comes a point when you have to decide how you will live. If you want to have a life that is worth living, a life that expresses your deepest feelings and emotions, and cares and dreams, you have to fight for it. People who work hard often work too hard. May we learn to honor the hammock, the siesta, the nap, and the pause in all its forms. Human compassion is equal to human cruelty, and it is up to each of us to tip the balance. I have fallen in love with the imagination. And if you fall in love with the imagination, you understand that it is a free spirit. It will go anywhere, and it can do anything. When life descends into the pit, I must become my candle, willingly burning myself, to light up the darkness around me. In nature, nothing is perfect and everything is perfect. Trees can be contorted, bent in weird ways, and they're still beautiful. Don't wait around for other people to be happy for you. Any happiness you get, you've got to make yourself. Storytelling is how we survive when there's no feed. The story feeds something, it feeds the spirit, the imagination. Be compassionate to everyone. Don't just search for whatever it is that annoys and frightens you beyond those things to the basic human being. So the best thing is to really work on yourself and open your own heart and just let all that worrying go. Some believe Black people possess the secret of joy and that it is this that will sustain them through any spiritual or moral or physical devastation. I'm mad about the waste that happens when people who love each other can't even bring themselves to talk. I'm always amazed that people will choose to sit in front of the television and just be savaged by stuff that belittles their intelligence. In each of us, there is a little voice that knows exactly which way to go. And I learned very early to listen to it, even though it has caused so much grief and havoc, and I think that is the only answer. Writing about people helps us to understand them, and understanding them helps us to accept them as part of ourselves. Love is big. Love can hold anger. Love can even hold hatred. It's about the intention of what you want it to do. I have a lot of faith in us. I have a lot of faith in humanity. It's based, though, on my own life. I've come too far to be a pessimist. People do not wish to appear foolish. To avoid the appearance of foolishness, they are willing to remain fools. War will stop when we no longer praise it or give it any attention at all. Peace will come wherever it is sincerely invited. Helped are those who laugh with a pure heart. Theirs will be the company of the jolly righteous. I am not interested in being a role model or in fulfilling the expectations of others. I know I am of most use to others and myself by being this unique self. Helped are those who are content to be themselves. They will never lack mystery in their lives, and the joys of self-discovery will be constant. I don't require myself or anyone to go beyond what they feel they can do. I just do suggest, for their eventual happiness, that they go as far as they can. I loved meditation. I love it because that's where you find what your voice is. You cannot find it easily in this culture. This culture is the noisiest culture ever. Deliver me from writers who say the way they live doesn't matter. I'm not sure a bad person can write a good book. If art doesn't make us better, then what on earth is it for? The animals of the world exist for their reasons. They were not made for humans any more than black people were made for white, or women created for men. How we come into this world, how we are ushered in, met, and hopefully embraced upon arrival, impacts the whole of our time on Earth. It's essential that we understand that taking care of the planet will be done as we take care of ourselves. I see children, all children, as humanity's most precious resource, because it will be to them that the care of the planet will always be left. Just be what it is that you are, and that is just fine. You don't have to be what you're not in any way. Live that and live that fully, and that is where you discover ecstasy. Freedom, after all, is like love. The more you give to others, the more you have.
Beyond novels, Walker has contributed poetry, essays, and short tales to the literary canon. Each of these works is characterized by a unique voice that delves into the complex relationships between race, gender, and spirituality. Her legacy as a literary great and activist is cemented by her dedication to social change and storytelling.